I was in a room of about 100 entrepreneurs last week, an AI summit, people who showed up specifically to learn about the future of technology and what it means for their businesses. Early in the event, a question was asked: how many of you are actively using AI tools in your business or personal life? I turned around to look at the room. Maybe 1 in 5 hands went up, possibly fewer, and I have been sitting with that image ever since. First, a genuine shout out to Jamie Harris and Robert Courtney for putting together the AI Workforce and Economic Development Summit presented by DSDT. Phenomenal event. And shout out to Alicia Little. I arrived late and missed her presentation, which is one of my only regrets from that day. No shade, none whatsoever. What I am about to share is a field report, and field reports have to be honest. Now, before I go further, what you are watching right now is my AI avatar. While I am out in the field launching, growing, and scaling businesses alongside entrepreneurs just like you, building and expanding my own business interests, and doing everything I can to help more people join the ownership society, this avatar is here to make sure the conversation keeps going. The message does not slow down just because my schedule is full. So let's get into it. Later in the event, everyone was asked to stand, then asked to remain standing if they were genuinely concerned about AI disrupting their livelihood. Almost the entire room sat down. Out of 100 people, maybe 10 of us stayed on our feet. It is not that everyone in that room was naive. It is that comfort can look exactly like confidence when it is actually complacency. Every mentor I have watched build something durable shared one quality: a productive paranoia, not anxiety, a watchful readiness. The posture of an athlete who knows someone behind them is in the gym right now working to take their spot. That is not fear, that is strategy. Now, let me give you some context. I was a financial advisor in 2000. I watched the dot-com bubble inflate and collapse. Most people took one lesson from that collapse: the technology was overhyped. Here is what actually happened: the infrastructure was real, and the survivors became the bedrock of the global economy. Amazon, Google, the companies that built around durable frameworks, not speculative features, are still standing. We are at the same inflection point right now. The majority of AI tool companies you can name today will not exist in 3 to 4 years. That is not pessimism, that is pattern recognition. This same story played out with the internet, with mobile, with cloud computing, with e-commerce. Every major technology wave follows the same arc: proliferation, shakeout, consolidation. And every single time, the majority of entrepreneurs underestimate the permanence of the shift until it is too late to position themselves ahead of it. Here is the mistake I see business owners making. They are building their operations around specific tools instead of building a framework first and then finding tools that serve it. When the tool changes, and it will, they rebuild from scratch. When the framework is solid, a tool change is a substitution, not a reconstruction. The framework answers the permanent questions. What problem am I solving? Who am I solving it for? How does solving it generate sustainable revenue? Stop asking which AI tool is best right now. Start asking what framework you need and which tools best serve it today. Now, here is the thing that disturbed me most. When the audience was invited to ask questions, almost nobody asked about monetization, not how to invest in this, not how to build wealth from it, not how to participate in the infrastructure being built right now. I speak specifically to the African American small business community because we face the sharpest version of this problem. We are, statistically, the least capitalized entrepreneurs in the United States ecosystem. That is not an opinion. That is a structural reality. But right now, sitting in front of us, is one of the lowest barrier paths to capital creation this generation has seen. AI does not require a bank to believe in you first. It requires a framework, a willingness to learn, and the decision to move. A rising tide lifts all ships, but only if your boat is in the water. Start using the tools, not to become a technologist, but to become a more leveraged version of what you already are. Ask the monetization question deliberately. Put yourself in rooms like the one DSDT created, early and often. I wrote about all of it. The link is in the comments. Read it. Share it with someone who is still sitting down. I am Juwan Buford, Sr. managing partner of JSB Business Solutions Group. This is the Grow Givers Project. Let's build taller buildings together.